Got this next story. It's a continuation from yesterday. Mudahar and Nux are beefing, but apparently maybe the beef is over. Nux apologized, I guess. Let me start with the apology first, actually. Whoops.
Okay, so I think it's time to talk about the Nux quote-unquote drama because he mentioned me on his stream. It's probably the first time he's mentioned me since his video responding to my criticism of him over the topic of Lolly. So let's hear what he had to say about some recent developments.
To be honest, I watched Rev's coverage because I was curious to see what he would say. And he was talking about like my past drama with Rev, with him, and some of the stuff that I said in my old stream that I foolishly uploaded on Nuxtaku. And yeah, I was definitely out of pocket when I talked about Rev like 2-3 years ago, whenever the fuck that was.
It's been a long time.
You can't stand Rev? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I obviously disagree with a lot of Rev's takes. I'm not going to say I like him as a person or whatever, but I do feel like I overreacted when he made his first video on me.
And that's the clip, guys.
Just saying, if you ever to make a video about me, I'm probably going to watch it and make fun of me. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care about the reasons you don't like me. If I really think that you're a problem, I ain't gonna listen to you.
Honestly, in the year 2024, did we just squash the Rev x Nuxtaku beef? Maybe. But honestly, like in all seriousness, like I appreciate what he's saying because the video he made responding to me was garbage, and he knows it, right? And I appreciate the fact that he can say, yeah, I took the L, okay? He said some really out-of-pocket stuff in that situation, unfounded claims, and he knows it. We're talking about like the post-Nux clarity. That was the title of the Mudahar video. Post-Nux depression was him posting the video about me. Because it didn't go well. And he knows it didn't go well. And he said some out-of-pocket stuff about me. And his only mistake in this clip was not apologizing to my wife for saying that she was trying to dig up dirt on him. And it was like an offhand remark. He probably doesn't even remember it. But as she has said, it's not a big deal. We'll take what we can get with this situation. But yeah, it's good to see him opening or acknowledging the L in this situation. And I'm not a person who wants some big apology about the situation where I point out his hypocrisy on the Lolly topic. He's not the kind of person to make some big grandiose apology, and neither am I, by the way. So even doing this, I get it. I appreciate it. And he knows the video was an L. Okay, and at this point, we're like 3 years.
Well, cool. Rev and Nux, beef squashed. Cool. Now let's get the Mudahar and Nux beef squashed. So, this video is from Sensitive Society. You're a clown. Talking about Mudahar. I somewhat agree. But I also think that I'm a clown. So, it means nothing. Not really a good insult.
True story here, I was listening to the banger of the year, which is Crying in the Kitchen by Dave Blunt. As I was listening to it and crying to it in the kitchen, I saw that Mudahar made a video called Post-Nux Clarity. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it or heard of it. And if you go to his channel right now, it's not there anymore. And you might be like, yo, Sense, you might be crying in the kitchen a little too much because you're clearly hallucinating. Please put down the cup and seek help. While that is true, I did not imagine that video. That was the video that was up for around 20-ish hours. Like I said, the video got taken down because it was honestly pathetic and cringe and just stupid. Like it was straight up clown behavior. And let me just get this out of the way. I have no problem with Mudahar. I don't hate him. Going back to the video, I'm not gonna react to a 45-minute video where it's just yapping and being like, guys, I'm not horrible. I only watch cartel beheading videos, but that's okay because I do it all in the love of research. But what this guy was doing...
What a liar. What a liar. We all know that's a lie. We all know that we've seen those videos and watched those videos for cringe shock content. It's not even shocking our friends. Sometimes we shock ourselves with it. It's a thing. Stop lying about it.
Nah, that ain't it. Now, if you didn't know better, just watching this video from Mudahar, you would be like, oh yeah, that Nux guy, that guy's a pedophile. As far as I know, he's not. Yeah, some of his thumbnails are really interesting. Not really what I'm into. And that video he made, it was essentially throwing a friend under the bus because Reddit told you. Reddit fucking losers told Mudahar, this guy's bad news, and I would understand if it was a pedophile, right? I completely get it. If it was Minilad or EDP, I'll be like, yeah, man, I'm not gonna be friends with you. The podcast is over, and we're no longer friends. Now, like I said, if you watch the video, it was pretty much Mudahar being like, yeah, I'm not your friend anymore because...
Imagine listening to the random opinions of people you don't know on the internet. What to what? Save yourself from a little bit of heat in that moment? You're selling your soul.
Because people on Reddit told
To
me
Reddit.
you're creepy and you're a lolly and you're a pedophile. I mean, he didn't explicitly say that, but that was essentially what Mudahar was saying because stinky fucking Redditors told him to do so. Now, you might have seen this YouTube community tab from a few hours ago, and I want to read it because I think it's... and I want to read it to you guys, if I may. Regarding the last video about Nux, while I can't be a friend after some of the recent things that surfaced, I do feel like I did an overreaction that stemmed from being emotional on the reaction from the community on Reddit. Never listen to what those fucking losers on Reddit have to say. And I'm surprised someone with 4 million subscribers cares what a few hundred people think of him. I know what he's referring to, and the post had at most 1,000 or 2,000 upvotes or likes or whatever the fuck they're called. If you would have never spoken about it, no one would have cared, and you just...
I've literally heard him make fun of people that are on Reddit, and at the end of the day, those were the people that you bowed down to.
Made this a big fucking deal for no reason, just so you could be like, oh look guys, you know, this is the weirdo. I'm not weird, I promise. All I watch is cartel videos and people's heads being chopped off, but I do it for research, guys. It's different. It's out of curiosity. It's like, well, that could apply to anything, dude. That excuse was fucking terrible. I don't know what he's going through. This is just so weird. I know that if this was someone else, he would definitely make a video on that other person, calling them cringe or calling him out. And you guys want to know where the hate was coming from? From this fucking cancerous subreddit. If you put 161,000 of the dumbest people on earth into a subreddit, it will be this one. This is nothing but cancer and an echo chamber. It just peak Redditor vibe. The hate only exists online. No one cares in real life, little bro. And that's the thing with a lot of these YouTube drama subreddits, is that they're all people who never go outside. And when I say never, I mean never. Their whole existence is talking about the smallest fucking drama that you could imagine, that literally no one cares about.
And you might be like, well, isn't that what you do, sensitive society? I mean, you just talk about drama. Yes, but the thing is, I get paid for it, and quite handsomely, and these losers on Reddit don't get paid for anything. Like, at least I'm getting paid and getting something out of it in the real world, unlike these people.
I mean, I've talked about this before. I hate the subreddit. It's just a massive circle jerk, and it's an echo chamber. And they've been caught deleting comments that criticize them. It's just a horrible place to get information from, and they should have...
Deleting comments is based unless you're deleting legit comments that are bringing up good points. Even bad points, just bringing up points at all. I delete comments, but the only ones that I delete are like, hey, you're gay. Or like, hey, your hair sucks. Stuff like that, gone. If I don't like it, it's gone. Even if you're mean to me, if you're like saying some vile shit to me, as long as it's like a point and like has a point, it stays. I don't care if you're grilling me. I don't care if you're calling me out. I'll leave it there.
have next to no credibility. I'm assuming that this was the main thing that Mutahar was talking about, the hate he was getting from this subreddit. And it's like, at most, a few thousand people knew about it. You didn't need to make this a big deal. And that's another thing I want to bring up. There was no need for his original video to be 40 minutes. I don't want to label every single Redditor as a loser, but you know what I mean. It's a specific group of people on that subreddit and others alike. And that 40-minute video by Mutahar is a definition of a nothing burger. Reddit people,
I think he needs to get offline. He needs to spend a little bit of time outside and away from the internet. He's on the internet constantly. This was the same problem that Penguin Zero had. The same problem Charlie had. He was just
please stop being
he was just online too much, and he was becoming part of the stupid online people.
mad at me. I promise I'm not a pedophile like Nux. And it's just like, and yes, I know Mutahar never called Nux a pedophile, but with the stuff he was showing and the stuff he was saying, he pretty much said it without saying it. I've been watching my content for the past few weeks, and I have realized my channel has slipped into a slob channel. Oh my god. This guy cannot be serious. I have made more drama related content over the last several months than I have.
I'm tired of that term slop channel. It's like the new grifter. It's like the new grifter word where nobody knows exactly what it means, but everybody uses it to describe people and content that they don't like.
Had fun, engaging, and informative content. I don't want to be mean here, but your content has been slop for years. Why do you care about other people's thoughts on you, people that already dislike you? And you're never going to be able to please everyone. Now, whether this is slop or it isn't, I don't care as long as you're enjoying the content and your fans are enjoying
True.
it. It's like, if you enjoy it, that's all that matters, man. Like, who cares if there's some fucking idiots on there who are calling your content slop? If I'm not mistaken, Mutahar left Twitter like a few months ago. So it looks like, and feel free to correct me, but it looks like he left Twitter to spend his time on Reddit. And it's like both of those platforms are the worst. I mean, that's like going from cancer to AIDS. Either way, you're fucked for the most part. And so
Well, no, not really. We've got a cure for AIDS now. 99% effective. It just costs $40,000 per dose, and you need 2 of them a year.
something funny that I want to point out is how this video starts.
Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and today we've got a pretty serious video to make. Throughout my career, you know, people make mistakes and there's accountability to be taken, and I am not shy to taking real accountability to actual mistakes. Now the thing about this is, obviously I can upload these kind of videos onto secondary platforms, but I really think for full effect I should always upload to the main platform and really talk to you guys in a full level-headed way.
I like to take accountability, guys. Deletes the video within 24 hours.
This guy just canceled himself because he's stupid. Like, why'd you even get involved in the drama in the first place? Why'd you bring it up? Could have just kept silent and kept the show going. This was so stupid. This was such a stupid... You've burned bridges that you're never gonna get back.
I get it, right? He wants to keep his image clean and stuff. I completely
Why?
understand that. But
Why does he want to keep his image clean? If he says it's not his job, he does it for fun, he doesn't care. Says it all the time.
no one with a decent head on their shoulders would have ever thought that Mutahar was a pedophile because he worked with Nux, you know, once or twice, or had a podcast with him. No one respectable, at least, ever thought Mutahar was a pedophile. As some Redditors were calling him, summarize everything, this didn't need a full 40-minute video. 99.9% of Mutahar's fanbase, no one knew about this until he decided to make it a bigger deal than it is. And this is something that could have been handled behind the scenes. This didn't need to be public, man. It would be a whole different thing if Nux was like a confirmed pedophile and he collabed with Shatman and they both drew real underage people and they were both at the Diddy party and they have a whole bunch of baby oil in their houses. That would be one thing. And I hate that he gave those people power because now they think, oh, if we bullied Mutahar into it, we could bully other people into apologizing for stuff that doesn't even matter. And if you go to the replies, the top comment says, community on Reddit.
I will never apologize for shit.
Bro, I think I found your problem. Muta, I mean this in the most genuine and heartfelt way. Go touch some grass. Got off Twitter to fall into the cesspool that is Reddit. Come on. Muta, as someone who's been watching you for years, you are making a mistake listening to Reddit. That's what I'm saying. Why are big YouTubers listening to these fucking terminally online losers who hate everyone that isn't Danny Gonzalez or iDubbbz in 2024. And this goes for this subreddit and any subreddit like this. I'm actually crashing out over this. I'm having a mental breakdown. Bro, I cannot believe you ended your friendship over Reddit comments. Reddit is a joke and you're a clown for listening to them. All the comments are calling him out or criticizing him or making fun of him, and rightfully so. This was such a corny ass move. That is why I will never in a million years listen to Redditors, especially from the YouTube drama subreddit. Those people.
I didn't know Mudahar was a Redditor. Maybe I need to stop listening to him. Well, I already don't listen to him. I just watch his content, and I disagree with a lot of things that he says, and he's kind of an idiot who thinks he's incredibly smart, but also sometimes thinks he's an idiot. He's just an idiot.
People don't matter. They spread false allegations, they spread false information. They're not trustworthy people. If you didn't want to be friends with Nugs, I mean, that's fine. You know, you could have just sent him a DM. This was fucking retarded. I think that's the best way to describe it. This was fucking retarded and cringy and lame. Before we go, I found this clip. This is Nux talking about the whole Mudahar situation.
Muda deleted his video, posted a community post, and then called me and apologized.
I mean, that's cool, right? And I'm glad he finally realized how dumb he looked. But if you're gonna embarrass,
Is he gonna apologize to the community for all the drama that he stirred up? I hope he doesn't. But, like, he better. People are going to be very upset.
someone like that, have the balls to apologize in front of those same people, because not everyone's going to see my video or this clip and be like, oh, Mudahar, you know, fixed it. He apologized for his shitty video. I'm going to keep it real, Mudahar. This could have been an email. It only became a big deal and the big thing because you decided to make it a big thing and a big deal. No one cared about this until
I still don't care.
Made a video about it. Like, yeah, there was some small
I think it's hilarious, and I just want to see what people are talking about around it.
YouTube channels talking about it, but no one legitimately cared. It was small commentary channels with like 10, 20,000 subscribers, essentially nobody's. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Pretty cringe. This could have been private. Now, does this mean I hate Mudahar and I think he's a horrible person? No, I don't hate him. I don't think he's a horrible person. I just think
True, I'm still gonna watch his content. I'm probably gonna react to a video of him in a few days, because I watch the content almost every day.
I think what he did was pretty fucking stupid, and it needs to be called out. And if this was another YouTuber doing this to another YouTuber, you bet your ass Mudahar would have covered it. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to talk about this because I was just like, ain't no way. Ain't no way this is actually happening. But anyways, I'm gonna head out. Subscribe, like, and yeah, I'm out. True story.
I never thought that Dinesh would actually get himself into some cancelable territory. If anybody gets that joke, that's a deep cut. That's a deep Brandon Herrera cut.